finished playing this card for this episode of Monday Night Raw, and I just realized that I did not have, I was not recording any commentary over it. So yeah, let's just run down the card once again. I'll show you the ending match uh, over this commentary as we go over the results, and then you'll see some cutscenes as well. But let's get started. I apologize, but this is probably better because it's gonna be a quicker video since everything already happened. Kind of a I feel like a dumbass right now for not hitting the fucking record button. But anyway, enough of me cursing. Let's just get into the results. We have another qualifying match here. We have 5 spots already filled. We need 3 more, and 2 of them are going to be filled here tonight on this episode. We have Jeff Hardy versus Kurt Angle versus Randy Orton in a triple threat, and the winner was Randy Orton. So Randy Orton joins the 5 other guys in the Money in the Bank ladder match. Money in the Bank is 2 episodes away. That is going to be the next pay-per-view for this channel. We have Chris Jericho versus Bobby Roode, just a regular one-on-one match. Bobby Roode lost his match against The Miz last week to qualify for the ladder match, but he wins here tonight against Chris Jericho, who has another shot at the Intercontinental Championship versus Drew McIntyre at Money in the Bank. So Bobby Roode gets a big win here, and Jericho, where do you go from here? Nakamura versus Seth Rollins, a regular one-on-one match. There was a little bit of chaos at the end of it, with AJ Styles calling out Seth Rollins for a rematch once again, and Nakamura might be facing Samoa Joe for what he did to him last week. If you guys remember, he left him to left him alone to kind of dry, left him out dry. That's what I'm trying to say. Left them out to dry in their tag team match last week to get a qualifying shot. But yeah, so Nakamura versus Joe might be a match at Money in the Bank, and Rollins versus AJ Styles might be happening again, but with a different stipulation. Rollins being called out by AJ Styles there. Last week, Charlotte Flair made it clear to Asuka that she was not playing around, and she was going to do the same thing that she did to Carmella to Naomi, and she had her chance here tonight. She beat Naomi, and then she beat her up after the match, as you will see in a cutscene or have seen, wherever I decide to put it. So Charlotte Flair versus Asuka. Remember again, Asuka is only having submission only title defenses. So Charlotte versus Asuka will be a submissions only match at Money in the Bank for the Women's Championship. Moving on, we had a surprise opponent by Finn Balor, or by Johnny Gargano, who brought out Triple H to face Finn Balor 2 weeks away from their rematch at Money in the Bank. So a couple rematches at Money in the Bank, but don't worry about it. This isn't going to be like WWE. There's actually story building around it. And Finn Balor was able to get the win, but that's because Johnny Gargano got in the ring and attacked Finn Balor. So trying to weaken him before their match at Money in the Bank. And then the match that I'm going to show you, but you guys are already seeing the winner. Dolph Ziggler versus Dean Ambrose. I'll just show you the end, what happened. Dolph Ziggler gets the win against Dean Ambrose. Last week they won that tag match to get a shot here to qualify for the Money in the Bank. Dolph Ziggler takes advantage of that. Dean Ambrose goes to the back of the line. He is not going to be on the pay-per-view. I'm guessing there's no more spots. I don't think. Next week there's going to be one more qualifying match to get into the Money in the Bank ladder match. And I'm not sure who's going to be. No second chances though. So if you guys have seen somebody that didn't qualify before, like a John Cena, Drew McIntyre, Daniel Bryan, Aleister Black, Dean Ambrose, for example, they're not going to get a second chance. There's just going to be 2 new guys getting an opportunity to qualify, and maybe I'll make it 2 guys that have not been world champions before. I can't talk today, and maybe that's why I didn't hit the record button earlier. But yeah, next week one more qualifying match to get us to Money in the Bank, and yeah, we'll see how these storylines continue to play out as we get closer to Money in the Bank pay-per-view. Thanks for watching here. I'll leave the ending of Dolph Ziggler vs. Dean Ambrose here after this is over. And thanks for watching. I'm out.
Ziggler gets the cover. Wow, I can't believe he had the energy to kick out of that. Not even close. What a clothesline. Ouch. Guys, remembering the long and shaky journey it was for Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins to reunite. But once they did, the WWE Universe was beyond excited to see fences mended and the Raw Tag Team Championships around Dean and Seth's waist.
This is going to be big, one way or another.
Getting on the subject of that highly anticipated reunion Byron mentioned, Ambrose and Rollins are brothers united